In the arms of an angel. In the arms of an angel. Babe, come have sex with me.
Shut up! Having a moment! Boys. Habumon has spoken. To Digimon fans patiently awaiting Digimon Survive, first of all, we'd like to thank you for your continued patience and support for Digimon Survive. Our original goal was to launch Digimon Survive in 2021. However, due to the need to allocate more time to development, it is necessary to move the game's release date to 2022. While this decision hasn't been an easy one, we want to make sure we use this extra time to enhance the quality of the game. The entire development team is working as hard as we can on the game, and we kindly ask for your patience. We look forward to sharing more news and updates about Digimon Survive with you all soon. Thank you again for your continued support. Kazumasa Habu, producer of Digimon Survive. Give a round of applause for our boy Habu, because we know it ain't his fault. There's a number of signs in this message, and a release date or window is not one of them. In fact, it's almost like it's the opposite. Firstly, notice the use of the word soon. Rather than giving us a time frame or time window like they did last year about when we can expect updates or news, he says soon. Honestly, I prefer this because it's not setting any expectations like they did last time, which they might not be able to meet. It's just a safer bet that forces us to patiently wait versus anticipate. Because we all know what happens when we anticipate. We will fight this battle with love. I'm gonna be honest, my boys, I don't even trust this soon message. I don't believe it in the slightest. Like, think about it. When has that ever worked out for us? You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, theoretically speaking, they should not even talk to us until the game is nearing completion. So with that being said, if they don't talk to us soon, 2023. Next, in the last message, the reasoning was essentially COVID. It's clear that they can't exactly use that excuse anymore, hence why they're saying we just simply need more time. Don't get it twisted, guys. I'm not doubting that COVID did hurt the development of this game, but it is clear that this game was in disarray long before COVID ever hit, right? Digimon Survive was 30% complete in 2018, the end of 2018. We had seen the opening animation, right? They showed us a good chunk of gameplay. There was a lot done with the game back in 2018. It's clear that something else was the cause for this development hell that is not meant for the public's ears. And that's a-okay with me, right? As long as the game ships in a good and complete state, that's all that matters. I'm obviously wishing them the best at all times and hoping that things can smoothen out, right? And lastly, we gotta talk about a release date. If you think about it, this year felt butchered from the start. They told us spring update and they hadn't said anything for like 2 years. So that spring update needed to be packed with information and basically had to include a release date if we had any expectation for it to drop this year. If they were supposed to tell us about something in spring, that means summer, fall, winter / holiday season would have been the expected release date. Now, I know game devs don't plan their releases around other titles, but I don't know. It feels like a death sentence to drop this game whenever the Pokemon remakes were going to drop, which would be November next month. So again, if that spring update had to come with all this heat, that is a lot of weight on their shoulders. And like I said, this all started way before COVID. So that silence was more so because they were trying to get the development back on track. But with that message at the end of 2020, it not only meant they had to get the development back on track, but also prepare marketing assets, marketing, stuff to be able to show to the masses. Basically what I'm saying is giving us a notion that updates will happen at a certain time period. Spring was just not maybe the best route to take. On the contrary, while soon doesn't really give us any information, if they truly do mean soon, then that is putting us in a very good spot. In my head, spring or summer is the ideal time to drop Digimon Survive. Legends Arceus is dropping in January, and I'm pretty sure Pokemon games are yearly, so they were obviously gonna have something else dropping in the fall or winter of next year as well. So what I see and what I hope could happen is the start of 2020, right? 2022, a few months in, they give us information about the game. They don't even have to give us a release date at that time, because they could come back in the early spring or a few months later, give us some more information, and then finally be ready to say, hey, release date, or hey, release date is coming very soon. But the kicker in all this, boys, I also kind of said at the start, I do not think 2023 is out of the question. Right? That is the vibe of this message. The same way that the last message didn't give us any concrete sign of an actual 2021 release date, the same can be said for this one in 2022. So with that being said, that's all I gotta say. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. At the very least, it's good that they're saying something. You know, I don't even expect communication to get any better. But again, if they're ready to release it, it will get better, because that's just the way it is, right? So let's just see what happens. It's good. This is good no matter which way you cut the pie, right? It was just rated in Korea. I had another video that I was planning on dropping about Survive next week. I gotta rework it a little bit now that this has happened, but I still will probably drop it. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the comments, right? We gotta talk about this, right? Cool. So yeah, peace.